Then that hot little car of yours. I'll give you something you've been obsessing about.
What makes you think I'd go for that bet?
You can put it anywhere. I'll need you to speed up her sexual awakening.
Take a deep breath.
Maylee, be careful!
Nice to meet you.
Likewise, I'm sure.
It's based on the life of Dr. Martin Luther King.
The film opens in a therapist's office on the Upper East Side. Sebastian Valmont sits across from his therapist and delivers a flawless performance of a reformed young man. He used to be obsessed with sex, he says. That life is behind him now. The therapist beams. The moment she steps out to take a phone call, he turns his attention to her secretary and begins exactly the same routine. That is Sebastian in one scene.
Without great parroting, things can go awry.
Life, and the only thing I could think about was sex.
No.
You're a very attractive woman. You have killer legs. I'm cured now.
So proud of you.
What's her problem? We're not gonna get away with this, you know.
God, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Everything he says is a performance. Nothing he presents is real. Sebastian is rich, handsome, and profoundly bored. He lives in a grand townhouse with his stepsister, Catherine Merteuil, who is everything Sebastian appears to be: composed, devout, beloved by parents and teachers alike. Student body president, the kind of girl who references God when asked about peer pressure. But behind the performance, Catherine is at least as calculating as Sebastian, and considerably more patient. They are not just step-siblings with friction between them. They are two people who have spent years taking score on each other. Catherine has a mission. Her ex-boyfriend, Court Reynolds, broke up with her over the summer and has since moved on to Cecile Caldwell, a naive, sheltered girl, fresh from an all-girls school who has never been in a co-educational environment and has approximately no defenses against the world she is about to enter. Catherine wants Cecile destroyed. Specifically, she wants her reputation ruined before the school year even starts, so Court's new relationship collapses from the inside. Her plan: have Sebastian seduce Cecile. It is vicious and petty, and Sebastian says as much. Too easy. He has a reputation to protect. Then Catherine shows him something more interesting. She opens a magazine to an article written by a girl their age, Annette Hargrove, from Kansas City, who is publicly pledged to wait until she is in love before having sex. The kicker: Annette's father has just been hired as the new headmaster at their school. Annette is spending the summer nearby, staying with Sebastian's aunt. Sebastian reads the article and understands the challenge immediately. Seducing Annette, the symbol, the headmaster's daughter, the girl who wrote the manifesto, would be his greatest victory. Catherine makes it a bet. If Sebastian succeeds, she will sleep with him, something she knows he has wanted since their parents married. If he fails, she gets his 1956 Jaguar Roadster. Sebastian agrees. The bet is on.
Catherine is one of the most popular girls at school.
I turn to God, and he helps me through the problem.
Like your stepbrother, Sebastian.
I hear she's recovering quite well. Blossoming, I hope.
Sebastian!
It was nice meeting you.
Mwah! Ciao.
You remember Court Reynolds, son of Garrett Reynolds? My
Oh.
feelings were hurt when I'd learned that Court had fallen for someone else.
So that's what this is all about. I have a reputation to uphold. She has a boyfriend named Trevor.
Too bad for you, she lives in Kansas.
She'll be my greatest victory.
You don't stand a chance. I win. Then that hot little car of yours.
If I win,
I'll give you something you've been obsessing about.
you got yourself a bet, baby.
He meets Annette the same afternoon at his aunt's house. It does not go as planned. She already knows his reputation. Someone wrote her a letter warning her about him in considerable detail, and she does not pretend otherwise or soften the blow. She is sharp, composed, and completely unimpressed by his charm. Sebastian, who has never encountered this before, is genuinely caught off guard. He tries the flattery routine that evening by the pool. She names it for what it is and goes to bed. He calls her later, ostensibly to ask about a pair of glasses he left there. She asks if that is really why he called. He admits it is not. He says he misses talking to her. Meanwhile, Catherine begins working on Cecile with the same efficiency she applies to everything. She presents herself as the generous older friend, takes Cecile under her wing, and extracts everything useful from her. Cecile has been exchanging love letters with Ronald Clifford, her music teacher, a young black man attending pre-Juilliard, composing his first opera. The letters are hidden under an antique doll's house. Catherine tells Cecile she can help her write back. She asks to see copies of the letters. Cecile, trusting her completely, agrees. Catherine takes the information directly to Cecile's mother. Mrs. Caldwell explodes, fires Ronald on the spot, and bans him from her daughter's life permanently. Catherine watches from a careful distance, hands entirely clean. With Cecile isolated and heartbroken, Sebastian steps in as the next phase of Catherine's plan. What follows is framed as tutoring, as guidance, as Cecile learning to be in the world. It is none of those things. Catherine coaches her, Sebastian exploits her confusion, and Cecile, who has been told this is all normal, all practice, all part of growing up, has no framework for understanding what is being done to her. The film does not let you forget what is actually happening, even as it keeps moving. Something unexpected is happening to Sebastian. Every conversation with Annette, by the pool, at a retirement home where his aunt lives, on the phone late at night, chips away at something he has never had to defend before. She makes him laugh. She challenges the performance without attacking him. She refuses to be flattered into liking him, and manages, somehow, not to be contemptuous about it. Sebastian keeps reporting back to Catherine that he is working on Annette, making progress, nearly there. Catherine watches him and knows the truth. He is not winning the bet. He is falling in love. He takes Annette to a jazz club. He takes her to a retirement community to visit his aunt, and she watches him with the old people and understands something about him the performance does not allow. He comes to her room one evening in the rain. She lets him in. He tells her that every awful thing she has heard about him is true. She already knows. They spend the night together, and in the morning she tells him she thinks she might be falling in love with him. Sebastian, for the first time in his life, is in the same position. Catherine sees this and moves. She threatens Sebastian directly. End things with Annette now, or she will go to Annette's father with everything she knows about Sebastian's past and have him removed from school. Sebastian, backed into a corner he cannot talk his way out of, goes to Annette and delivers a brutal clinical speech. She was just a conquest. She meant nothing. He got what he wanted, and now he is done. Annette does not fall apart in front of him. She tells him he is a coward and that she pities him. Then she leaves. Sebastian goes back to Catherine and tries to claim his victory. Catherine twists the knife. She was not competing for Annette, she tells him. She was competing for Sebastian. She made him give up the first person he has ever loved to protect a reputation he no longer cares about. She calls him her toy. She is not entirely wrong. Sebastian sends Annette a letter. With it, he sends his journal, the private record of every manipulation, every scheme, every person he has run a game on. He wants her to see all of it. No more performance. Just the truth, finally, from someone who built his entire life around avoiding it. Catherine makes one last move. She calls Ronald and tells him Sebastian hit her. Ronald confronts Sebastian in the street. The argument moves into traffic. Sebastian sees a car coming toward Annette and pushes her clear of it. He does not get clear himself. At the memorial service, Catherine stands at the podium and delivers a composed, dignified eulogy. She is performing grief the way she has performed everything else, perfectly, without a seam showing. Then Annette walks in. She has made photocopies of Sebastian's journal and distributed them to every student in attendance. Every scheme Catherine ran, every person she manipulated, every lie she told, all of it is there in Sebastian's own handwriting, with Catherine's name on every page. The room reads. Catherine stands at the podium. The mask does not slip dramatically. It simply becomes impossible to maintain. For the first and only time, she has nothing to say and nowhere to go. Annette leaves in Sebastian's Jaguar, the one Catherine would have won. She drives it out of the frame and the film ends there.